What a word. It is a pity. The Ohanaeze Igbo in our local government area, Ondo State has begun preparation for the purpose of taking corpses of its members who were killed at St. Francis Catholic Church, Ç0RÞS, in Ondo State. Chairman of Ohanaeze in our local government, Anayo Okore, said they have commenced meetings to discuss how to convey the bodies to their various states of the southeast region. He said, "We are here to discuss the way forward for those that died. We cannot give you the actual figures of the Igbos that died because there were many." Wow. "We are planning on how to take the bodies back home. It affected everybody. That is why you see shops are still not opened." He said the meetings will soon reach a conclusion on burial arrangements for the Igbos. Meanwhile, business activities remained paralyzed in the ancient town. This is really pathetic. This is really pathetic. Well, I think Yoruba governors have state security network called Amotekun. There must be consequences for this Fulani. Can't kill and get reward. May their soul rest in peace. We shall not forget. I think Igbo people were targeted because of killing of a pregnant woman and her kids by unknown gunmen in the southeast recently. That was why those lunatics killed many kids in this incident. This is why we've been telling these people to start what they can't finish. So they could not get them in southeast. So it is in Ondo State that they'll go and get them. Does that really make sense? Are you normal upstairs? Are there not Yoruba among the dead? This is Islam. Simple. This is what the Holy Quran and demonic hadith instructed its adherents to do to non-Muslims. That does not make sense. That because something happened, and at the end of the day, we say this Methodist, a prelate Methodist, a prelate of Methodist, which is revelation. At least we'll be able to see who are behind all this whole thing. Up to today, they've not invited the man, according to what the police said, or they've not even done investigation. The Nigerian army just came out and said, no, don't indict us. We don't have anything to do with all these things. Oh, this and this and that. And meanwhile, their own CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, Irabo, has said that majority of these so-called Nigerian soldiers are working with bandage, and he didn't question him. So it is now in Ondo now they want to revenge. It doesn't that statement does not make sense, or that a submission does not really make sense. Well, you know that idiot is a sworn enemy of the Igbo tribe. Make no mistake, he might be one of the terrorist killers. Okay, oh. Assault on other people's belief. Your God Muhammad calls me a non-Muslim, the worst of creation. Also, he insulted the girls of the hypocrites. All this one. We are talking of a real issue now. People's lives are involved in what we are saying. Some people are just talking about a religion or religion. What has that got to do with what we are talking about now? If you have anything to say to yourself, just go and settle it there. If you are not possessed by the same demonic spirits that possess your so-called people, you would not write all these things you are writing. Well, but the most important thing now is that the Ohanaeze looking for ways on how to make sure that they get these people back to their domain, to their origin. And it is really a pathetic one at that. You can't believe it. It is really worrisome. It is really worrisome. Believe it. Igbos are Fulanis targeted. So sad, rest in peace. For every Biafran blood must be avenged. You all go pick your arms, load it and protect yourselves. Please, nobody should talk about tribalism on these attacks. There's no church in Yoruba land that are not mixed with Igbos and Yoruba. Likewise, Igbo land. Is Christianity different from Israel that pray and defend their lives? They can bring back corpse home, nonsense, set of old food, but no good thing they can bring back home. The Igbo man in the Nigerian project comes home as dead bodies. How long Must we continue to count our dead? How long? This is a shame to the South. It is right time to fight back. Do you know that I've never seen all these groups from the North condemning this? I have never seen them condemning this. You can't even see any of them commenting here. But the wicked shall never go unpunished. Suddenly, they have vanished into the thin air. Just exactly what I'm saying. Apart from even commenting on social media, we know the groups who are always coming out in defense of their people. That means there's something that is going on that might not be known to many Nigerians. Because I remember that if anything like that happens in the north, no matter what, people always come out. They always come out from the south to condemn it, especially can, whether you believe them or not, but they will always come out to condemn all these acts. But I have been taking my time to see those who are going to comment, most especially those who are always rushing at the northern groups who are always rushing at to defend their people. But the irony part of it is that when these northerners are killed in their own region, these groups they will not say anything. But if it happens to them in other regions, they will begin to show love as if they care about their people. If really they care about their people, all these children roaming the streets, begging left, right, and center, they are across the country. They don't even make cases for them. If not to talk of people who die in their region, they don't make cases for them. But when just because they want to score some kind of a political point, if it happens to them in other regions, they will not begin to shout, "Oh, our people are this, our people have been this." But in their own place, it happens is a normal thing. Then you tell me that this kind of people are they really love their people and they unite according to what you people always praise them with. But unfortunately, the governor of Ondo State, Ç0RÞS, whether unfortunately or whatever, unfortunately, they are not going to do anything because he told us that they are it's going to get to the roots of this whole thing. But with all the events happening again, they won't even do much. They won't do anything. We only heard that the IGP deploys specialized security force to Ondo to go and get to the root of this matter. You begin to ask yourself, how long is it going to take? For how long is this whole thing going to take? It's just for people to be calm because they are telling, some youth have been saying from the houses have been saying that they are going to take revenge. Nobody's going to stop them, but they are just doing that so that people will be calm because we have seen even worse things happened. They never investigated anything. They never brought the perpetrators to book. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.